Agents, hey, this is Luis Moreno with Insurance Agent Training. I got a question from an agent asking, Luis, why is it that when I add a dependent, the rate changes? In other words, why did they get more subsidies and the rate go down? I would have thought the rate would have gone up, but why is it when I remove somebody, the rate actually increases? Well, it's Obamacare math. It's an algorithm, and I'll kind of demo what we're talking about here. But before I do that, do me a favor, comment down below, give me a thumbs up, like this video, and then if you're a subscriber, thank you. If you're not, please subscribe to the channel. Okay, all right, let's go take a look. All right, so let's go look at some parameters here. So number one, I put a 35-year-old dad here, a 35-year-old mom, and a 10-year-old kid. Okay, so I've got all three of them here, and they're making $100,000 a year, household income. So let's do this. Let's just stick with one carrier so it makes this thing easier. And I'm going to stick with a silver plan for right now. So let's assume that on this silver simple guided, they're paying $854. Now, if I remove dad, still got to have three up here. $854, it went down to $839. So what's that? $14, $15 a month difference on. You would have thought that if I'm removing somebody, that I would cut my premium by a third. There's three people and I'm only insuring two. Well, you would think a third, but it's the math, guys. So it doesn't make a lot of difference. Okay. I'm going to go back in here and I'm going to go add the dad. Okay, boom. We're back to $854. So we're rocking. All right. So now let's go and let's assume we're talking about same company, but we're talking about a gold plan. Okay. So we're talking about a gold. They're making $655. Okay. That's what the premium would be for this plan. For three people, $100,000. Now, if I take off one of the people, keep this at three, you're going to see the rate actually increased. You would think it would decrease by a third, but it did not. So actually, I went from $655 to $716. How do you explain this? It's a hard explanation. Usually, what I tell my clients, and we can demo this, is with these two people, you're only getting $174 of assistance. When we go add three people, now you're getting a lot more assistance. So based on the number of people insured, this determines the premium, but also the amount of assistance. And it just happens to work this way. Three people, you're going to pay $655. Two people, you're going to pay $716. I just leave it at that. And I'm like, I don't know how this thing works. It's Obamacare. And again, the best explanation I can give you is you're still a household of three, but we're only insuring two, which means you're getting less subsidies. If you're a household of three with three people insured, you're getting more subsidies. Hope that helps you out, guys. It is not an easy thing to explain, but it's just the way it goes. A couple of things I have for you. Okay, down below, if you click on the description and you click on the more, four things I highly recommend. Number one is I've got my ACA Smart Book. Okay, it is an insurance manual for insurance agents. Okay, every year I go update the numbers and I update it for agents. It is huge, guys. Take advantage of it. Go get the Smart Book. A couple of things that I have in here so you'll know what it is I've got the federal poverty chart that I created. I've got income guidelines so you know what income to use, household guidelines, immigration eligibility, special enrollment periods. Talk about the family glitch. That's where insurers that have the offer of employer coverage. I've got that here. I've got the intake forms and the consent forms that you need to make sure you're collecting on every client you're dealing with. And don't forget, there's two more things. You need to make sure you start getting the confirmation on the health plan and that you're sending in the summary of benefits so that they understand the plan that they enrolled in. And then if you're not cross-selling, you're leaving a ton of money on the table. I have all the brochures here for the carriers that I work with. Emeritus, Allstate, Manhattan Life, UH1, Pivot, and MediShare, which is an ACA alternative. Okay. If you'd like to get contracts for those carriers, email me, guys. I'd be glad to help you out. Okay. And I'll send you over contracting. Super easy to do. Second thing I've got for y'all is a CRM. Guys, if you're not using a CRM, you are working way harder than you should be. You need a CRM for so many reasons. Number one, CYA. Okay. Number two, it's a marketing tool. Okay. It's a tool that helps you market to your leads, to your clients. It's whoever you make a contact of. That's who it will market to. And what I have done is I've created an automation for P&C. I've created automations for ACA, Medicare, life and health, and all the ancillaries. So when you use my link, guys, there's two things are going to happen for you. Number one is you're going to get all the assets that Agent CRM has created for its people. But you also, when you use my link, you're going to get my stuff that I use here at the agency, all of my workflows that I use for all those lines of business. Okay, and as I update them, you will get access to them. It is one of those tools, guys, that I would just tell you, it's not free. It's $97 a month. But guys, it's just one of those tools. It should not be costing you. In fact, it will be making you money in more ways than one. All right. The third thing I got for you is one-on-one coaching. I love coaching. All right. You can buy. Now, my time is not free, guys. Been in business for 25 years. You can go on there and buy a block of half an hour or an hour, and I will share anything you want. I've got a staff of 14 people, CSRs and producers. If you want to talk about payroll, you want to talk about commission splitting, if you want to talk about how to hire, how to market, you name it, I'll share everything with you. If you're thinking about building a downline of agents and recruiting, see if it's something that you can do. I'll help you with that also. Okay. We talk about anything you want. Okay. Hit me up. And finally is marketing on Facebook and social media. There's no better course than Shauna's course. Guys, take advantage of the fact that you've got a course here where you can learn how to advertise on those two social media platforms. It is not easy, guys, and you got to figure out what to do. Doing it on your own, yes, you can, but it will cost you more money than what the class costs with all the mistakes and the spend that you're going to incur. So if you want to learn how to market on Facebook and Instagram, Shauna has a course that I highly recommend. I used it myself so that I can put my stuff out there. Take advantage of it, guys. And finally, thank you so much. If you're a subscriber, really do appreciate your help and your support. If you're not a subscriber, guys, subscribe to the channel, please. Comment. I'm the only one that responds to comments. Like this video and share it. Thanks again.